Hey guys, what's up? We got to watch this video here for Wednesday, January 6th. Really nice 2 days so far in the chat room for the year. And let's just keep it going. Let's see. There's the SPY. We had that kind of ugly downside engulfing candle yesterday, and today kind of a partial retracement of that back up. But to me, as always, it's all about the individual stocks, and there were plenty of good plays. I'm going to give the highlight of the day to Mo. Mo called this my favorite setup in the world, right? When you've got something beaten up like QS and we have it on Bounce Watch. And look what happens. I mean, this is literally my favorite setup in the world. Mo called this long red to green. So it occurred probably 3 to 4 minutes in, right there, basically through 49. And I mean, the thing ends up, let's switch to 5-minute candles here. It ends up going over 60 at one point. But think about that, over 49, right around there. Red to green, by the way. You guys in my chat room know this, but those that aren't in the chat room might not. For me, for our purposes, red to green means going green on the day. In other words, back through the open. A lot of traders use red to green as through the previous day's close, which was also above, you could argue, as another catalyst. But anyway, a great call by Mo. We had a couple, I think I traded this thing 3 or 4 times today. We had several calls in QS. We had a call, about 5 people in chat called Fubo, second mouse through 29 right there, which it didn't exactly rip, but we had the high of day above as another catalyst, and it did go to 29.77 pretty quickly. I think there was a second mouse butt type thing through 30 here by a few people, and then it rolled over at the end of the day. Several really nice trades though. Wayne made some great calls today. But I'm going to leave it at that because I want to get my video done and start off with my evening. So, you know what? I got this. I might go to this one last, PPSI. Let's start with Blink, BLNK. This was on Bounce Watch too. Unfortunately, it gapped down and then just ripped. I'll show you 5-minute candles if you were in chat. To me, again, there's the red to green by the popular definition right there would have been a nice entry, but that's hindsight, which is always 2020. To me, this one just gapped, opened low, and then just ripped for 10 straight minutes. For me, that makes it very, very difficult to find an entry that you don't feel like you're chasing. But anyway, we got a great bounce off of the 20-day today. Nice, solid green candle. So I'm looking for a continuation of the bounce tomorrow. You guys know I'm a day trader. I don't hold anything overnight. So that's one possibility tomorrow. We'll see. XL is really, really beaten up, but we go to 5-minute candles. You'll notice it put in its high probably at 40 minutes in, something like that. So we still didn't get an afternoon high of day break, which is my favorite setup on, or maybe my second favorite setup on a bounce play. So this one closed in about the middle of its range. It still goes on long watch tomorrow, but I don't love that setup. CAN topped out, and Bitcoin, by the way, I think is really strong in after hours right now. This one topped out at 649, so really like it tomorrow through 650, especially if Bitcoin's still strong. Last I heard, as a matter of fact, I have a chart. I can just check real quick. Right now it's trading at 34,347. So pretty darn close to all-time highs. And I think Riot and Mara are running in after hours. So anyway, CAN is one of my Bitcoin picks for tomorrow. VVPR gapped up here. It's been chopping around and starting to curl back up. So that one goes on long watch, just chart-based. MVIS really strong, and then it's been bleeding lower to the 20-day green day today. Kind of reminds me of that Blink BLNK chart. Going to watch for a continuation of the bounce tomorrow. Not in love with it. MGI called this. I didn't call this. I mentioned it intraday before it had broken the highs. I don't know why I didn't Tokyo this thing, but it ended up going out at the high of the day. And actually right now it's trading even higher than that in after hours. So I do want to watch this for a continuation of that big move. They did have a headline today. QS, I already talked about this one. Well, now you've got kind of a weird setup, right? But it's really beaten up. And then you've got a 2-day high right around 61. Actually today it did hit 61.23. But it is kind of a weird chart. You do have this big gap up here. I think it might sound silly, but I think it might need a little bit of a rest after the big move it made intraday today. But I'm still watching this for a continuation of that bounce tomorrow. HUSA, the baby oil plays were strong today, and this is one of them, and a fairly strong close. So if oil's strong again tomorrow, I want to watch it. Snow was on bounce watch coming to today, no trigger in it, but you see it did have an early pop. So again, that just goes back on watch. I like it a little less than I would have if it had got another red day. But what I want to see on Snow would be an afternoon break out of a range. Another Bitcoin play that actually I like because Bitcoin's so strong, and then this one had a reversal yesterday and a red day, so it's a good bounce play setup anyway, and if Bitcoin's strong, that could really help this one tomorrow. So I want to watch that one. And then a couple potential gappers. PPSI, which as I'm talking is trading at 491. So if that's still gapping in the morning, pretty interesting through 5 just based on the chart. And then ISR, this one is in after hours. You won't see it on this chart. It's trading at $1.05 right now. So they had a headline, so potential gapper there tomorrow too. That's we'll see what it looks like in the morning. A couple of gap plays. I got to be honest, that we've had some great trading the last couple days, but I'm not in love with this list. I actually like the days where I have, 3 or 4 stocks like a QS looked or like a Fubo looked really beaten up. I really like days like that because I've got several bounce plays to watch, and we've got at least 3 different ways to play bounce plays, right? I don't really have that right now. My bounce play scanner, after hour scanner there was just literally nothing on it. But it takes a while for the best setups to form, and hopefully we'll find some nice gappers and some nice intraday setups like we always do. I'm done babbling. We'll see you in the chat room in the morning.